In this video, we're going to continue to talk about importing in SketchUp and using SketchUp projects to work with ENSCAPE visualization and rendering. Now you can see here, this is a really interesting tool. It's called Site Context, and it gives you the opportunity to import an entire area, a really large area of urban landscape, or well, you can choose whatever landscape you want. And you can import topography, you can import buildings and other information like the streets and other element of the urban context or site context that you can use. Now, if you use this, you can also hold Control key to move faster because it's going to be a real large scene. And if you press the spacebar, you can navigate this as you are inside this surface. You can switch to fly mode and fly like a drone, or you can press spacebar and move around like a car, or you can just go around there, around the city, and check the buildings and so on. Now these are just for like architectural project use. These are not, of course, realistic meshes of the buildings, but it's just to have a context around your project. Now in this case, I've chosen a really simple project here, which I've developed firstly in AutoCAD, and then I imported this into SketchUp and I created this model. Now if you want, you can check the SketchUp video course, and we also have other video courses on many 3D modeling software, and I'm gonna also make some more example. Now if I want to synchronize here the view, you can see here that this is how the project is gonna show up in ENSCAPE, and you can already tell here it looks realistic, but we can do better with materials. We can then work with materials, and in this video I'm gonna also talk about the special materials, like this one here that you see. It looks like a pool and looks pretty realistic, but if you see it here, it's really not the same thing in SketchUp. So this is the real power of ENSCAPE, like creating some pretty realistic renderings with realistic materials really fast. Now I'm gonna show you some examples about importing and what you can use here in SketchUp from other software, so that you can use them also to render them with the ENSCAPE. So you can use files from Revit or ArchiCAD, which are like BIM software or BIM, Building Information Modeling. You can use those, but you need to import them in the correct format. Otherwise, now this is the part about the materials that we're gonna talk later. But if you go here in the ENSCAPE website, you can see that you can use directly ENSCAPE again with Revit or Rhinoceros, ArchiCAD, and other software. But for example, for those software that are not here, you can use different formats and import them. I think that SketchUp is the best choice because you can import anything in SketchUp, also Rhinoceros, but it's more difficult when you are working with Revit or ArchiCAD to import there like some simple furniture and then import it into SketchUp. So SketchUp, it's an excellent choice because it's not expensive and you can import from every other software if you don't use them directly. So I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to use SketchUp to import files from Revit, Rhino, and other 3D software. So I'm just going to create a new file here. Just start brand new. I'm going to make a first example. And of course, if you want, you can check the video courses about Rhino, Revit, and all other software in our channel. And if you want to write comments, write questions, ask for assistance, or also you can give suggestions to other users. So I'm gonna go to File here, and I'm gonna go to Import. And first of all, I want to start with a simple 2D, just to show you that if you're working with AutoCAD, for example, which simple 2D software, well, you can use here AutoCAD, but you need to export again in DXF, or if it works, you can also use DWG. Now, DWG and DXF are Autodesk standard formats, and you can use them with AutoCAD, or you can export from Revit, for example, in this format here, or from Rhino, you can export in this format here. So once you get this format, you can use it in SketchUp. This is a format that can be used in SketchUp. So I'm gonna show you here, for example, what 2D is gonna look like. So I will import here this one here, plan first floor cleaned up for SketchUp. Okay, so you can see this is a Revit file actually, but I've exported only the 2D part of this Revit file, and I have like a plan view. So once I am in SketchUp, I can turn all this data, which is in 2D, I can turn it into 3D real quick. So for example, here if I have a wall, I can see it in SketchUp, but I cannot see it in ENSCAPE because ENSCAPE doesn't recognize those 2D lines. So what I can do here with the simple pen tool, I can just redraw these shapes here, and as they become actual surfaces, they will start to be visible. And then with the push and pull, like the extrusion tool, I can extrude anything, and real quick I have my 3D in SketchUp and 3D view in ENSCAPE. So this is just the worst scenario because you need to extrude everything and build up everything. But if you import a 3D file, well, you don't need to do all of that. You just need the DXF again. So DXF could be, or DWG could be 2D or 3D. Now in this case, I want to show you from Revit. So Revit to SketchUp. This is gonna be another example. And I think it's the same project, but yeah, this time it's in 3D. So it's the same project, but not the plan view. This is in 3D. And I can already see all the surfaces and all the solids and also the materials that I can then substitute using ENSCAPE. I'm going to show you how you can quickly adjust the materials here. And of course, I will get rid of all these trees and add the realistic trees that I can use in ENSCAPE. And in the previous lesson, we saw how we can enrich our landscape, our exteriors, using the models from ENSCAPE, like trees and vegetation, bushes, flowers, people, vehicles, and many, many more. So this is the main concept of ENSCAPE, which is changing the aspect that it looks really simple of a building information modeling file like this and turn it into something realistic. And you do that with the libraries of models and with the materials. And we're going to talk about materials later. Now, what I can do here is I can right click and explode everything. And once this file is exploded, I can access to all these different models, and I can just delete them. And you can see everything is simultaneously updating in ENSCAPE. So I can proceed like that and then get rid of this car here. It looks too simple and rough, so I'm gonna get rid of that and recreate that into ENSCAPE and also address the materials here. You can import files from Rhino as well, and those are gonna be NURBS surfaces, and NURBS models are gonna always change into polygon geometry. So even though you create NURBS surfaces, NURBS solids in the software that you're using, they're gonna be converted into polygons because this is how SketchUp is going to read the surfaces. Sometimes they work good, sometimes some effects won't be recognized. So all you need to do is just bring them in and test the various objects that you created in the various software. Now this looks really good with architecture, interior design, and walls and furniture, straight furniture. You can see also here some other tools. Some of these are made in SketchUp, some are made in Cinema 4D, some are in Rhino. And again, if you're interested in any software, you can write in the comments, write your questions, write your suggestions, ask for assistance. So you can see they look pretty nice, but something needs to be adjusted here, like the geometry doesn't look curvy and soft here, so it needs to be fixed. And you can do that again here, or you can do it also in the software that you're using. And also, again, you see we are missing the materials, so we need, or general